Fucker.
Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of Coach's Call Pro Lines and Raking Dimes. This is the weekly NFL Pick'em show, and we're running out of weeks. We just got done with the divisional round, on to the conference championships. We're going to talk about last week's picks, what we thought, all the bullshit that's happening in the fake NFL. I mean, in the NFL. Sorry, Tristan. In the NFL. How the games went, how we thought they went, how we did, how we bet. Did we win? Did we lose? How did last week go here with Donnie in Tennessee? Well, I think it was half of Donnie in Tennessee. And then we've got Tristan over there with his beautiful beanie. Coach's Call beanie. Coach's Call Charlotte. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being around again. How did everything go? Donnie, tell me about your weekend.
I spent the weekend fully recovering. I ended up pretty well. I did change a couple of bets. I did jump on the Bengals. I think I had the Bills at first, but I jumped on the Bengals. I had the overs on Saturday and then saw that like every game was going under. So then I flipped to the underdogs and the under in teasers on Sunday, and hit both of those, hit the under on both of those games as well. So the big reason I jumped to the under on the Bengals Bills was because of the weather. In fact, I even told you to take the over and then flipped it like 5 minutes before game time when I saw how bad it was. But then I went totally hammered the under on the Cowboys and Niners, and turned out to be great because Pollard ended up injured, Bosa ended up injured. I mean, there were so many injuries in that game. It was crazy. But Dak did Dak stuff because that's what Dak does. Throws those picks.
We're going to get into this Dallas Cowboy thing here in just a minute. Tristan, how did your weekend go, brother?
I did really good Saturday and then did really bad Sunday. So I guess it was shit. My son, all week I was preaching Bengals. I picked them in the work pool, picked them on our show, picked them on my own show, and then last fucking minute, I for some reason just decided I was going to bet the Bills.
You're going to make a good dad. You know that, right? Don't do as I do as I say.
That shit
that was a bad idea, bro.
Yeah, you fucking think?
You've told me this all year long, especially in college, Tristan. You tell me stick to your gut, stick to your belief, because I did pretty good, and then you go and do the opposite. Way to go, Dad. I'll tell you what, I was really, really, really happy with this weekend. Extremely happy. The Jags covered for me. The Bengals won outright. Joey B, where are you, Joey? There's my boy right there, Joey B. Did the thing. The Cowboys, I had my explanation. Don, I know early you were on the over, and I just thought, man, there's no way. Purdy is just going to manage a game, and Dak's going to do Dak shit, and two pretty good fucking and it ended up doing me really well. And then, of course, the Niners covered. And that was the only favorite that I took was the Niners. The Eagles ended up biting me in the ass, but I mean, when you go for it after your first possession from the middle of the field, I mean, I understand you're on the road, you've got nothing to lose, but I mean, don't put yourself in a fucking hole that early. I get it. Go throw it out all on the field, do your double reverses, and just do crazy shit. Do it, but not.
Dabball kind of made me look at him a little sideways after that game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I'm not gonna, dude. He's done us good all year long. Don't do that, Tristan.
No, I'm gonna do that.
But it doesn't matter if you do good all year. It doesn't matter if you do good all year. If you fuck up in the last game, you fuck up in the last game. It's your do or die.
It would have been.
That was the problem. He got in his head and he was like, "Do or die. We got to go for it."
Yeah.
If he would, if he'd have kept a close game, I'd be singing a different tune. But you got blown the fuck out. Like,
He did.
Well,
mean,
and you go up 14-0 in the first 3 minutes of a ball game against a pretty good Eagles team, dude. I mean, let's face it. And then you're on the road. Shit's just gonna happen. So, dude, let's just
okay. So hold on. All right.
yeah.
Over the
Tell
record.
us.
Let me
Tell us.
let me all right, let me take the mic for a minute. And just hang with me as I do this because
Okay.
With, he says.
so we're gonna start with the worst record and work our way up to the best. I'll start with myself. I went 2-2. Donnie also goes 2-2. So if you tailed us, at worst, you probably broke even. Coach Z goes 3-1.
All right.
Pause. Wait. You weren't the best.
But I was 3-1.
Acid went 4-0.
Acid went 4.
Acid, my
0.
guy. Acid.
I got something to say. If you watched my show, my dumbass said that the Cowboys had a potential to go to the Super Bowl. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my clown.
Give it a honk. Give it a honk.
That's good stuff.
Dak out there throwing beans to the other team.
I deserve to wear this proudly because I put any faith at all, and even just saying what I said, I just fucking.
Dak does Dak shit. Oh my gosh, that was
And he does it at the best time too.
well, he
Dude,
does
I
have the
know.
flair for the dramatics now, doesn't he? I mean, that's just it's but so in saying that and sticking there, Cowboys fans. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way, Tristan. Cowboys fans, Donnie, listen to this. 27 years since a championship. They've only won 5 playoff games in 27 years. Let me ask you, what the fuck do you expect? Shouldn't they be happy they won a fucking playoff game? Because they don't do it every year. They're not the New England Patriots. They're not the Atlanta Braves of old. They're not a Chicago. They're not the Georgias or the Alabamas of the college world. They're just not. I mean, I'm not going to live in the 1990s. I wish I could because I was younger, thinner, and I was a good-looking son of a bitch. But I can't do it. We got to live in the now. We got to live in the now, man. Cowboys fans, what do you expect? You're not that good. You're not going to be good. Jerry Jones ain't going to let you be that good.
So
you pay $40 million to a guy that really should probably be a backup in the league. The best thing you had going for you, the most exciting thing you had going for you, the only reason I watched you guys lose to the 49ers is to see if that kicker can fuck it up even more. And he did. That's the most exciting part of your football team is your kicker.
Now, that's on him.
It was going to miss anyway.
Yeah,
Donnie, that ball was going to miss anyway.
He was going to miss it anyway.
It was going, I mean, dude, it went over the fucking left tackle.
Hey,
Yeah.
a Cowboys, a Commanders, and a Giants fan all walk in the bar to see the Eagles in the playoff.
I stand by what I said about the Cowboys team, but I just didn't. So do you guys know who Emmanuel Acho is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he said that Dak did not have to play great and he didn't have to play just immaculate football. He just had to not suck.
Yes.
He just had to not suck.
But he can't help it, Tristan.
And they would have won that game.
But he can't help it.
He just needs to not throw picks. And guess what? He is better at throwing picks than he is at throwing touchdowns.
He's the best player on the opposing team every week, week in, week out. You're exactly right, Donnie.
No, not every week.
It was
Some weeks he's
crazy.
not. Some weeks he's good. It's just the other weeks he throws 3 picks.
I'm a diehard Aggie, right? These some bitches go. If they win more than 7 games in a season, I'm ecstatic. I am jumping up and down. If they don't make the playoffs, I'm not going to go want to hang myself or punch my fist through TV the way these Dallas Cowboy fans do. What do y'all expect? Y'all suck. You're going to continue to suck. You're not going to win a Super Bowl in my lifetime. I mean, you might win a playoff game here or there, but dude, y'all are washed up. I mean, fucking Niners are on the rise. The Eagles are the Eagles. You know, fuck off and find a rock to crawl under, Cowboy fans. Anyway, okay, done with that rant. Let's
Moving
talk.
on.
Let's talk
Ooh,
about
let's
this.
talk conspiracy.
Yes, I'm gonna. What's his name?
Damar Hamlin.
Yes, we're gonna talk about him tonight in our Whiskey and Wisdom. That's one of my WTF moments.
So let's
That
not
dude's
get
dead, bro. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, god damn it!
I don't think he's dead.
I do.
Hold
I
on,
don't think that was
so
him.
stop. Let's hold on. Let's stop.
I mean, he's got it.
if you want to hear the rest of this conversation, you're gonna have to tune into Whiskey and Wisdom.
Yes.
All right. I don't think he's
Yes.
dead, but I don't think that was him.
Okay, y'all tune into Whiskey and Wisdom. We're gonna be on
If I have
tonight,
7 broke ribs, I ain't doing this.
and we are, and then,
All right.
and guess what? This isn't a heart. It's a. Then you know what? Whiskey and Wisdom.
Yeah, stop.
Whiskey and Wisdom. Yeah, he didn't do that, Donnie. Stop. Whiskey and Wisdom. We're going to do that tonight. We're going to be on YouTube and Spotify. Whiskey and Wisdom. Make sure you go listen because we got a lot more than just that conspiracy. We've got other conspiracies.
Ooh, we got
Is God real? Is the
conspiracies.
Bible real? Ooh,
Hey.
what else? We got the
How
Illuminati
many
talk.
conspiracy
We've got
theories does it take to make you a truth person?
yes. You believe in extraterrestrials, aliens, all that good stuff. Turn into Whiskey and Wisdom. Sorry. Let's move on.
Moving on.
So we've got the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bengals, and the Niners. Correct?
Now we got the Niners and the Eagles, Chiefs and the Bengals.
Yeah, Niners,
This
Eagles,
is-
Bengals, Chiefs.
Call
Go
it
ahead.
right.
This is one of the first like championship weekends like that in a long time where we're going to where it feels like all 4 teams deserve to be there.
I agree. I think you got the top 4 teams in the league.
So you don't think last year?
Oh no, I'm talking about this year. I think we got the 4
Yeah, but I
best
mean,
teams.
Tristan said we didn't have it
The
last
Bucks
year.
didn't deserve the Bucks didn't deserve to be there last year.
They were Super Bowl champions.
I don't give a fuck. That's when their decline started. Right then, right there.
I give up. I know you hate Tom Brady, but geez.
I do. I hate that motherfucker. I hate him.
All right, moving on. All right, so Niners Eagles. Niners Eagles. The spread is -2.5 for the Eagles. The over under is set at 46.5. What do you guys think?
Oh shit.
I can't do it.
You'll never get me come around on that one, Donnie. Never.
Oh my gosh, Donnie. Why do you want to poke that bear, bro? You know exactly what's
All right.
going to happen.
Let's move on. Niners
Okay,
Eagles.
Niners, Eagles, baby. Niners 13-4. They're 5-3 on the road. Eagles 14-3, 7-2 at home. Philly's only given 2.5. Over and under is 46. Looks like the weather in Philadelphia, PA is going to be colder than a witch's tits in Halloween, boy. So what do you got? Tristan, let's start with you. What do you got on this? What do you think about the 49ers and the Eagles?
It pains me, bro, to even have to say this, but I'm on the Eagles. I think they are the best team in the NFC. It's not really a knock on the Niners, but I mean the Eagles I think are just that good. I just think they are. So I mean I'm on the Eagles to cover and win and go to the Super Bowl.
What do you think about the over and under? You think they cover the 46?
No.
No? Donnie,
Well-
what do you think, brother?
Both games go under.
I don't know that both games go under.
Wow. Okay.
The big thing that I think is the injuries. I mean, if you watch the game, McCaffrey was able to play in the second half, but he was not the same.
Tweaked his
Calf,
calf, didn't he?
that calf, it looked like he strained the calf muscle, but maybe even tore it a little bit, maybe a small tear. I've had those calf injuries like that, and I know that I know what he was doing to stretch it. He came in basically on passing plays, and that's going to be huge because Elijah Mitchell was out with a growing as well. And I get it. They are stacked at running back and they look great. But the thing that worries me is Bosa. He didn't play in the second half. He's not listed on the injury report, but I don't know. Now, that said, Garoppolo's practicing this week. He practiced today, so
I think we might see Jimmy G.
Sidelines. He did sideline drills today. He didn't practice, but he did some sideline drills, which is huge for him. Now, is he going to start? No, but that gives him a good backup just in case. I still think that they don't have the defensive line that can contain Hurts. Hurts is the big problem. They've got great wide receivers and Sanders look great, but Hurts, that team runs on Hurts. Like OJ for the old Hurts commercials. It's gonna be a shootout. I think the game goes over. I think Philly could score 35 points easily. So 46.5 does not look bad. Debo also didn't practice, but that's an ankle injury, and that's just more of a, hey, we're holding him out just in case. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think it'll be a great game. I think it's the better of the two games as well. I think it'll be close, but I think 2.5 points is not enough.
You think that's gonna be better than the Chiefs Bengals game?
I think so. Yeah. I think the Chiefs Bengals game is gonna be a fucking blowout. The Niners and Eagles is gonna be a really, really good game.
No.
Yeah. So number one, for everybody listening, Donnie's in the South. We're in the South. He meant to say groin, but it's growing. That was the injury. It's a groan. It's a groan injury.
Hey, I'm a grower, not a shower. Baby.
So I'm with you. I just think as much as I want to root for the 49ers, and I hope they do win, I really do. I just don't see it happening. This short line, I think it should be 6, probably 6.5. But because we're in a conference championship, it's going to be a low line. I like Philly. I like Philly, and I like the over on that game. Also, I like the over 46. So man, I hate to say it. It looks like it's pretty smooth sailing for the Eagles to win the whole thing this year. Speaking of, let's move on. We got Bengals at 12-4. They're 6-3 on the road. Chiefs 14-3, 7-1 at home. The line is even. Is that what y'all have right now? Let's pick them. I have them at pick them. I got them at a pick them right here in this book.
On
over and under's 47. I don't know that it'll be a blowout, but it's not going to be much different than what we saw this week. I think
I got one.
I think Bengals are the second best team in the league right now, and I don't think the Chiefs are top two. So I really believe. I think I like everything about the Bengals. I like the chip on their shoulder. I like the way they're playing. I like their physicality. I like the play calling. I like the shifts that they're doing on defense. I like they're playing a lot of Tampa too, and especially against the Chiefs, that's going to help a lot because they like to hit seams with their tight ends. The Chiefs do. They like to hit those seams. So I like defensive scheme that the Bengals have, and Joey B. That's him and Hurts are just freaking gamers, man. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna nut it out.
Are you saying Mahomes isn't?
Nah, I don't. I think he's a punk ass kid. I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals to win it by a touchdown, and it's gonna go. I don't know. I think if the Bengals can get up 14 again quick, I think this thing stays under. But if it's close and goes to the second half, I think it might blow it over. What do you think, Tristan?
I'm on the Chiefs. I meant to start this with, I am not going to be upset with either way this game goes. I love rooting for both these teams and both these quarterbacks. Like I mean, it wouldn't bother me either way, but at pretty much a pick 'em, I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I'm gonna take, and it's I get so you put Mahomes and Burrow, Mahomes with a bum ankle, so I think it levels them out a little bit. But then I'm going to coaching, and I'm taking Big Red all day.
Gotcha. Home field advantage. That's going to help. That's going to help also. I don't like watching Mahomes, but I like watching the Chiefs. I like watching their tight ends. I love when those big fellows go do their thing.
Kelsey's crazy.
That's a lot of fun to watch. And I tell you what, I tell you who's better than Big Red, Tristan, on that team is their defensive coordinator. That guy at home is
Spags.
Who? Steve Spagnuolo?
Yeah. That guy at home is a real freaking deal, brother. I love that guy. He is not scared. He's one of the few coaches that is not scared. His team goes up and he's going to bring the fucking house. He ain't going to sit back there and twiddle his thumbs and play prevent defense like a bunch of pussies would.
That's facts, actually.
I love it.
Spags likes to send pressure.
I love that stuff. Donnie, talk to me, man. Tell me, give me the winners. Give me the winners on the night game, Bengals and Chiefs.
Here's the thing. Like, if you talk to people that watch the Chiefs all year, their biggest concern is Steve Spagnuolo. He is not if we get up, I'm going to be aggressive. He's aggressive all the time, which will get you burned. That's a problem. He's overly aggressive. The key to this game is Spagnuolo versus Lou Anamoruo. Lou is if Lou doesn't get a head coaching position next year, it's ridiculous because the Bengals defense is the most improved in the league. I don't care who you talk to. They completely shut the Bills down. They made Josh Allen look like a little boy in high school playing against
like a little bitch.
He was looking like Dak Prescott all day long. Like he was out of his zone. Yep. And they couldn't run the ball. They couldn't do shit. This game is not going to be close. The Bengals will jump up 14 points pretty easily. I think Kansas City may come back and get it close, like 7 points, but this game's going over. The Bengals will probably score 35-41, and it's going to be a blowout. I think when you line up Higgins and Chase and what's the other wide receiver? I can't think of his name.
Tyler
Boyd. I think when you put them in a trip situation, you don't know what the fuck to do. You can't play zone. You got to play man. And if they cross over and run a block or a screen, it's just over. Like you see Burrow know that when that trip situation is happening, one of those three guys is going to be wide the fuck open. Yeah. And we saw it all day versus, I think out of the three big pass plays, they were in trips 2 of the 3. And that's just insane. I think Mahomes is great. Kelsey's going to be unstoppable. I mean, he always is. But the problem is it's going to boil down to defense. And Spagnuolo is just not it. He's not it. If you talk to any Chiefs person that watches the game all year, they'd say that's their biggest weakness. They need to fire him right now. So yeah, when you say Spagnuolo is not scared, yeah, but he's not smart either. He loves blitz, and he's like, let's blitz every play. Yeah. What happens when you blitz every play? Sooner or later, somebody's going to get behind your defense. And right now they got 2 guys that can just flat out run. And Chase is probably top 3 receivers in the league. So
the thing about Spags too. Now, and I'm saying this because I do want the Bengals to win. Y'all know me. I'm the Bengals fan. I'm a Joey Burrows fan. But I think it was something close to 90% of the time, is high 80% of the time, when you set up in a bunch set, like a tight trips or a tight twin set, Spags is bringing that cornerback right now. Like he does it every time, and it worked, and it's been working. But I think Joey B can have some success with stuff like that. And then, like I said, the Bengals, you brought up their defense. I agree 100%. I like their scheme. I like what they do. He understands what's going on. Tight ends tight ends are in the game for three things. Number one, you block. Number two, you go for the 5 or 10 yard hitch route. You find space. It's this little space route. And then you go vertical in the seams, because there's not a lot of receivers under 200 pounds that like to get the shit knocked in on a seam route against a safety, and these crazy ass tight ends do. So that's what they're there for, and I think the Bengals have something ready for them on that. Hopefully, I'm right. But yeah, I like the Eagles. I like the Bengals, and I might even tease both totals down and bet the over on both of them, because I'm with you, Donnie. There's a chance that happens. What's up, Tristan?
I can see myself doing a 6 or 7 point teaser on Chiefs Eagles spread. Put the Chiefs at like a touchdown. Put the Eagles at they can lose by like 5. I think I'll probably see myself doing something like that.
Okay.
All right, so I have Acid's picks.
What are they?
All right, so Acid has, I'm gonna write them down too. Acid has the Niners covering, and then he has the Chiefs covering.
Oh, Acid boy. Oh, well, we're not gonna go 1-1. I mean, 0-2 or 2-0, one or the other. Guys, coachescall.store. It's our website. We got our merch store over there. You can go to our menu, scroll down, join our Discord. These guys are going at it. Basketball is in full swing. Tennis is still going. We got fight nights Saturday nights. We've got.
Let me say this on tennis. The Australian Open is going on right now. If you are not familiar with Grand Slam events like this, they are very hard to handicap because most of the stuff's going to be over 200. I've seen very, very, very little in the last 3 or 4 days that I would even bet on. So
it's been really bad value.
There's only a couple more events because, I mean, we're almost to the finals. After this, we won't have a Grand Slam for quite some time, and it'll be much easier. But right now, you got Rybakina versus Azarenka and Lynette versus Sabalenka. And
that's on clay, right, Donnie?
No, these are these should be hard surfaces.
Australia?
Yeah, they're hard.
Yeah, they're hard surface.
Something the girls never told you.
Right now they're just really hard to handicap because there's such a disparaging. I mean, Djokovic is going to win. Like, he is playing lights out.
Donnie. What's the next one? Is it Wimbledon?
Yeah, you've got quite a ways for that. So, but I mean, like, Rybakina is a -210, Sabalenka is a -475, Djokovic is -2000, and Sipsis is -255. None of those don't even look good. Like, the only thing I would even think about is an underdog Victoria Azarenka, and that's still not it's just not. It's just.
Well, you go down. You can go to coachescall.store, go to the menu button, join us in the Discord. Like I said, we got fight nights, we got hockey going on. We got Teddy and them and Amart. They're all over that hockey right now. We got NBA, college basketball is in full bore, full going. And then, Tristan's really excited because baseball is right around the corner. But come on over to coachescall.store, hit the menu button. Go join us on the Discord. You can also catch us on TikTok. Donnie has his own. I've got my own. Tristan has one. We've got Coaches Called TikTok. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. You can go to Coaches Call. Check out all of our podcasts. We're going to lump them all together in Coaches Call, and you can go look at all of them. Make sure you go to our merch store. Buy some shirts, buy some beanies, buy some caps. I'm wearing one shirt, one cap. We've got a bunch of stuff going on right now, but join us. Let us know what you think. Make sure you comment, like, and share and subscribe to all our stuff. Thank you for listening. Donnie, Tristan, any last words for these guys?
Nope.
Nope. Have fun this weekend, boys.
Hey, good luck, fellas. Yeah, no, I hope good luck, everybody. Let us know what you think, but we will see you at the ticket window. This is Coach's Call, Pro Lines and Wrecking Dimes, NFL Pick'em, Conference Championship Week. Good luck to everybody. Thank you for listening. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.